Hello guys, welcome to the stream. Today we're gonna do rank push with Shaheen. We'll continue the rank push to District 5. And let's see how far we can get. We're like halfway through there already. Last stream we like made no progress because we were fighting the tournament level players. Before John, before a Lily player. Like won more games than I lost, right? I was like sitting at 70% win rate, 68%. But the thing is, like, I won some games versus people who are, you can say, lower rank than me, 3 or 4 ranks lower than my rank. So, this day 6 with Shaheen. I did not play any match yesterday. Was power was not available, so I kept waiting for power to return. But yeah, I did not get any chance to play. And today's stream might be a short stream. It might be, you can say, a short stream. We'll see how far we can make it to the next rank. How quickly? So let me.
Get ready for the next battle.
Let me read the announcement. Okay. So I think I should like develop you can say muscle memory with some of the moves that I'm not using at all. This fast one plus two, up one, and two. With down one and countered, like okay, it leaves the opponent too far away. Up one reaches there. Running two. There are many moves that I'm not using. I should use those moves. I'm pretty sure like I'll do better. Something that hurts Shaheen a lot is he does not have a homing mid which is safe. So you have to like commit to the risky high, which your opponent can duck and launch if you want to stop your opponent from stepping. If this combo does not work, I think I have to go from down. What is this? 1 bar connection? I'm queuing on like 4 bars. Why did I get 1 bar? Let me see like how much heat I really am. Well, there is one OP that I have not been using. And the OK is if a wall splat, do this. Wait. This OP. Come on, them to give me some games. Yeah, I think like I'm very exhausted today as well. I don't have a lot of energy, that's why I'm not speaking that much. I know I'm supposed to be like resting, but I just wanted to do a short stream. Thank you, Mike, for the sub. Thank you so much. Welcome to the stream, and yeah, no games yet. 8 minutes into the stream and no games. We have made no progress. No games. I'm also very low in energy today. Bro. Good. What if my opponent stays in the ground? I don't think I'm gonna find a lot of games today. It doesn't look good. Let me see my Q settings. +2, ±2, and 4 bars are about. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Not that strict, right? It is fine. Okay. 2-1. Okay, so it jails. It jails. Okay, this is good actually. This is good. It is only -14 and it jails. Wait, what is this move on hit? Without hit engagers. +6. Let's restart the queue.
Get ready for the next battle.
58. I'm gonna try the Taken 7 combo angle. Oh, okay, so 3+4 is a move now. Okay, never mind, never mind. 73. You know, it's same damage. Guys, we found the opponent. Finally, the first opponent after 16 minutes. You know, almost fell asleep there. You know, waiting for an opponent for this long, and it can be annoying. Okay, we have a destruction one player, someone 3 ranks. But I think like the connection is 5 bars, so it should be easier to play compared to like, you know 3 bars or 4 bars connection. Okay, fairness, respect, composure. Okay, so this guy plays fair. So my stats are heavy damage, block, and throw skill. Do I block a lot? Yeah, I think I block a lot with Shay. I have not been playing aggressive. Okay, did he like rage quit on loading screen? Okay, the guy did the rage quit on loading screen, guys. Whatever.
Get ready for the next battle.
I'm just too famous, maybe. I'm just too famous. Maybe like I should switch my name. You know, that's like I want to grow my stream. That's why I'm playing on this name. That's why I'm playing on this name. Otherwise, I would have switched my name. Yeah, they're scared, you know. They're scared. Because if you, yeah, exactly. You know, no need to switch. Because the thing is, like, even if I can attract someone with another name, they're gonna leave after one game. You know, they're gonna do one and done. These people, you know, the guys on YouTube, and you know, he probably clips players saying that you know, like those players are noobs. You know, the last player is very good. He's making guides or whatever. You know, he's giving people tips. But then he refuses to play against people where he loses. So maybe you know, he just cherry picks the opponents, right, and ranks up. You know, this move could track to left side to be honest. This move could track side step left. Plus 13. People do that all the time, then post their rank apex. Yeah, people do that exactly, Mike. Exactly. You know, like you deserve to like post your rank up even if you spam like 20 million games and you climb because you did the grind, right? You did not avoid anyone, you did not cherry pick. But once when you cherry pick the opponents, right, and play against people that you can only win against, you know, you don't deserve to post your picks. You know, like much significantly better to you can select spam games, lose again and again, and learn and then win, right, and climb a rank because that way you know like you win as well. You know, the best biggest flex is you know like you have like 100 games, 200 games, and you have a good rank, right, good win rate. But as a casual you don't need that, right? Boom, boom, boom. Uh, I need a better combo here. Down to no. Come on, we found the one opponent and the guy did not. He did accept the match, but then he left on loading screen.
Battle.
He saw the name, he saw the character, and boom, he ran away. Yeah, the precious PNG, the most important PNG. Unfortunately, PNG is very important, Mike. You know, everyone knows, right? PNG is important. PNG is like more valuable than, than your skill. Let me see how much damage it do. With like old classic combo. Maybe I can do something better. Okay, this sounds better. Guys, 24 minutes and no game. No, I think like I was planning to play Victor today. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get Shane promoted and I'll play some Victor. I'll push rank with Victor. But I guess no. We were unable to find even one game because we live in Pakistan. We are in Pakistan, guys. We don't have servers, different servers, and yeah, Victor is more Victor is more honest. No, Shane is more honest than Victor.
Battle.
I know, Mike, that was a joke. I know. To be honest, I don't know how to respond, right? Because I'm just thinking, okay, Why I am not finding any games? You know what? Like I want to position my camera in a way where you can see my arcade stick and my face. I need to make some, you can say, adjustments with the camera. Meanwhile while looking for the game, I can do that because if you can show my hand cam without, you can say, buying an extra camera, it would be great. Yeah, Slan and FTX, both of them, they have great setup, right? What I'm Yeah, with one camera, yeah, it's too difficult. I know, Mike. I'm just trying. Maybe it will work. If I don't have another camera, that is the thing. I have to buy another camera. That's the problem. Uh, I see. Okay, setting up is too hard. Just copy paste FTDX or Slan left, right? If I plan to go for another camera, wait, wait. Maybe I can with the control with the shift button. I think I have to put my camera a little bit away, so that it captures more screen. Let's try that. Let's see. Okay, so this is my arcade stick. So if I put my camera here, maybe. I think it should do the work. It should. Okay, my voice is not there anymore. Now my face is not there. A little bit up like that. Maybe I can move my chair a bit away. So arcade stick is visible, but the thing is like arcade, the view of arcade stick is too small. It's not even seeable. I don't think it is seeable. But you think it's good? Like my face is not visible. That's the problem. Uh, Maybe I can try to get closer. I think I can, I think, set it up. I just need to, you can say, work around. Wait. So, chair. What if I move this thing a bit back? Like that? Is this angle good? My arcade stick is visible, right? It's visible. Wait, let me see on my phone. How good is the visibility? Because I have like a little screen over here. That's my second monitor. And I have chat opened, all the interface and all the stuff. Okay, like arcade stick visibility is good. Arcade stick visibility is good. So, am I going to fit in the camera if I move closer or if I move away? I'm so confused. This is like basic physics, basic mathematics. If I get close, yeah, way exactly right. So move away. I have to move away in. I think like if I move away, my face, like gets out of the frame. Wait, wait. I think guys, we're there. We're almost there. So move it a bit back, and this thing a little bit up. Okay. Let's see if it works or not. Okay, I think this is good, right? Can you guys see all of the buttons here? All of the buttons. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm gonna do the combo. So tell me, like, Mike, please tell me if this looks better. Does it look better? Than the previous view, right? By previous, I mean, the camera view that I have used until today, until this moment. Okay, it looks good. Okay, now what we need is we need an opponent. Can I make it better? Mike, can I make it better? Maybe move the camera a little bit here or here, in this direction or in this direction. Because you guys can see my PC, right? You guys can see the door over there. And it's me sitting here. Okay, it looks good. I have moved my monitor away, so it's going to be, you can say, more difficult for me to look at my monitor. The thing is, like, if look, now you cannot see the arcade stick, right? You cannot see the arcade stick now, but I usually play like this. I put my feet, I rest my feet on the legs of this chair. This chair has, uh, four legs with tires, right? And they're placed, as you can say, two legs are like this, and then two are behind that. So I just rest my feet over you can say two legs of this chair. So if I'm resting, you can see my feet there, you can see the stick. But the moment I put my feet on the floor, you cannot see the stick.
Next battle.
But anyways, I play like this. Okay, finally guys, we found an opponent. We're gonna get promoted with the hand cam. Let's clean the stick real quick. No dirt, no dust, nothing to disturb.
Round one. Fight.
I'm dead. I am dead. 28 damage follow up. He just keeps smashing, bro. He's gonna do a down forward too. Look, I knew it. I knew it. I need to like get new glasses as well. No, I could have gone for a better combo. Did you guys notice he lost a lot of HP there? Dead, 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 dead. Bro, die. Okay, guys. First win of the day. Finally, we found one opponent and we won. And the opponent we found is a Fina player who is like 2 ranks below me.
Round one. Fight.
This is the problem with me. Because I'm winning, so I'm not trying to, you can say, like use new moves, right? Because I don't do those moves. I'm playing like old Taken 7 style Shaheen. No, I'm dead. Hey Watermelon, welcome to the stream. We have the hand cam in the camera now. Okay, he went for the stupid parry there. His combo is gonna drop. Guys, someone please clip that combo. Look at that. Look at that angle adjustment. No. What was that? What was that? She launched me there. Because the hits match traded, so she launched me. Whatever, guys, whatever, We are climbing the rank. We got the first 2 wins of the day.
Ready for the next battle.
And I hope, this hand cam is understandable. This is not like separate hand cam, but I tried to just during the stream reposition my camera in a way where you can see my face and the stick. Whenever there's dust on the stick, I just get disturbed, right? Because whenever I touch the arcade stick, there is dust on it, right? It is annoying, right? I want my arcade stick to be clean. No. Now I can actually see how I place my hands on the arcade stick. Because some people they place their hands, you can see like this, like this. I place my hand like this. My right hand, it's resting like this, and these two fingers. I know this thing. Right? These two fingers, the ring finger and the pinky. These two fingers rest here, and this hand rests here, and I use the lever with these three fingers. Sometimes with these two fingers only. These two fingers. I don't even use the index finger sometimes. For example, let's say look here. You see, so my index finger is separate. But then like I'm feeling like my index finger is getting tired. Come on, give me some opponents, Namco. I think the Zafina player is not queuing anymore. Why do I feel like that's the case? Why do I feel like Zafina player stopped queuing? And that was his first game. Q-Straw, welcome to the stream, brother. How are you doing? I have adjusted, as you can see, I have adjusted my camera angle. Now you can see me and the arcade stick. This is, you can say, the D tier version of PDX and Solana stream, right? Where they have like a separate camera, right? And this with the artistic, and you can see the player as well, right? This is the D tier version. Those are, you can say, S tier settings, right? But this is what we got right now. Inshallah, in the future, I'll keep upgrading the stream. I'll keep making things better and better. Come on. I'm struggling to find opponents today for some reason. It has been like this bad before, but it rarely gets, you can say, this worse where you don't find any opponent for an hour. I found one opponent, one large player, maybe I think it was a Steve player or large player. The guy did rage quit on loading screen after seeing my name, or maybe like the character. And then, we found the Zafina player, and I think Zafina player is not gaming anymore. I'm thinking like these players are like 2 or 3 ranks below me. So they can like probably farm me if they win. You can see like I keep doing combos again and again because I'm not, you can say, like that type of person who learns everything immediately, right? I need time. And one, you might be thinking, okay, but I learned Shane very quickly. The thing is, I have a lot of experience with this character in the past. I have played this character a lot in the past. So the result was quick. It took like few days. But when I first started playing this character unit, it took me, a lot of time. Because playing a character is not difficult. You know. It's, you can say, being able to play the character at a level where you can compete with tournament level players. So reaching that level, took time. You guys want to see like how do I do this thing? You see, so that's how you do this more fast. So you don't have to look at the hand, this hand which is on the button. You have to look at this hand which is on the lever because that is the main thing. Pressing the button is not the thing. Yeah, I like the jet up, or you do when you do tone jet up. This is the same thing. Hello Steve, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? No opponents, guys. No opponents. Let's see if I can play with one hand. You know, my hands are like too short to do this. If I like try to grab the lever from right hand or even from left hand, you see, my thumb like barely reaches this button. You see, and then I have this. You can say column of buttons and this column, right? My hand barely reaches the second column. That's the thing. You know, my hands are too like small to do that. Well, let me try to do it. Maybe I can play like do one combo with one. No, too difficult. Too difficult. So look, one hand combo, guys. It doesn't work. Look, I did it with one hand. I did that combo with one hand. Wait, let me try again. Ah, then I'm gonna break my fingers. I'm not gonna try it. Too difficult. You know, like in the arcades, there are some people with like big hands, right? They play with one hand. In Pakistani arcades, you will find many people who can play with one hand. You know, as good as they play with two hands. You know, nearly as good. You know, in the arcade where I used to play, the name of the owner was Usman, and he was one of the best King of Fighter players, and he owned the arcade. And he used to play with one hand, King of Fighters, and he used to do those crazy combos and execution with one hand. The arcade owner, one of the arcade owners, you know, because there are like four arcades. There were, you can select four arcades, yeah, near my home where I used to play. Where are the opponents? Where are the opponents? Where are the opponents? Let me go back to main menu. Maybe change my name. Come on. Hopefully I'll find opponents number. Let me check the wave bank real quick
Battle.
and see if that Zafina player is still queuing. If he is, then you know it's good. We can farm the player. If he's not, then you know I cannot say anything. Zafina player is queuing. Zafina player is queuing. Never mind, he is queuing. He is fighting a Horang player right now, named as Speed Wolf. Okay, so we have guys, we have the hope. We'll meet some opponents. We have. So Sastra 1 plus 2, up 1, running 2, Sastra 2. So that poke deals 16 damage. You know, it is good poke. Opponent, yes, finally. Come on, bro, accept the match. Guys, finally an opponent. We found someone that we can play.
Get ready for the next battle.
Wait, what is this? I just had a 5 bars connection with this player. Why it is 4 bars now? I just played with this guy in 5 bars. Why is it 4 bars? Why is Tekken 8's netcode so inconsistent? 150 ms. Come on, bro, get hit by the throw. No, that was down back two. That was down back two. We did it, guys. Clutch low block on 4 bars and punish with ball rising. Nice timing. He is dead. New hockey, guys. We're using new hockey. We're using new moves. I need to use new things now. That was down back two. I think I made a mistake. I shouldn't have gone for the floor blast there. I made a mistake. I think I could have gone for a batter combo. Oh, dash block saved me. Dash block for the win. He's thinking to do one and done. No, fine. Good one, good one. I need to get like new headphones and new glasses, especially new glasses, because my glasses keep flipping under my nose. Nice conversion. Okay, another 1500 points. So we got like 3k points, right? By winning 4 games against this player. So that's good. Free 3000 points.
Get ready for the
If I can find this player, 2, 4, 4 and 4, 8 into 10 times. If I can win 10 games, 10 more games against this player, I think I'll get promoted. You know, if this guy is willing to play 10 games, right? And if I can win 10 in a row without losing a single game, because we don't have any other opponent. You know, want this thing to be safe on block, to be honest. Instead of minus 14, make it safe on block. Okay, we might have to wait for another maybe like 20 minutes or 10 minutes to find the next game. I don't know. Come on. Okay, an opponent? No.
Get ready for the next battle.
What is the Shaheen's game plan? You know, Shaheen is, you can select a poking character. It's similar to Nina. Right, but Nina is you can select better. Shane got guard break, right? You know, in heat, Shane is a different character. He got low hit smash, but in neutral, you know, his down 4 1 is very good. Down 1, down 3, these blocks are good, right? Then you can go to stance, get plus and block. You go to slide in the stance, you know, running move. You know, so like, very simple game plan. You know, you got a few plus and block moves, right? You got a move that you can charge by holding down. You got very good pokes, so you have to utilize his pokes mainly to deal damage in neutral and then punishments. His long range wave punishment is not that good. You know, by long range I mean if someone waves from like this range, you don't have anything that you can do. So your opponents can like freely wave from this range. Right, like from this range, Characters like Nina and Ragnar, you know, Nina can do down back 3+4, Ragnar can do QCF2, Victor can do back 3-1 or down back 3. You know, Anna can do QCF2-1, Paul can do double forward 2-1, Steve can do Sonic Fang, Hiachi can do double four too. So like everyone can do something. Yeah, Nina's down back 3+4 is very strong wave punishment. It has good range, good damage, and that move gives you a high launch. It's not like Wild Rising 2 of Nina where you get a normal, you can say launcher, right? So when you launch your opponent very high, you can say in the air. Nina's down by 3+4. Profile picture? Which profile picture? Okay, I have like two of those hats. So my sponsor gave me that thing, that outfit. Sponsor was good. One life to play. Shout out to the guys supporting me in the past. I think you can buy it online as well. If you type one life to play GG right on Google, you can buy that. I don't know if one life to play.gg still exists or no. You can. Like my sponsor gave me that thing. So like they look. This is something that my sponsor gave me. Look, you see, it has like Monster Energy thing on it. You see, so like they were, you can say like partnered with the Monster Energy. This guy did rage quit me on loading screen. This is, you can say, a towel, right? You can use it to clean the stick, or you need to clean your hands, like that. Towel. Yeah, he's gonna do rage quit on loading screen once again. Bro, why are you queuing then? If you don't want to play, why are you queuing? Why are you wasting the time of other people? Yeah, he did rage quit. I'm pretty sure he did rage quit on loading screen. Can anyone like go to his YouTube channel and comment that, bro, you keep like rage quitting, and drop the link to my stream, so that I can get some
For the
viewers.
next battle.
Sanji FT10 when. Guys, one thing, never think that you're trash. You know, every player is better than many players, right? And so it doesn't matter which rank you are or who you are. If you're like day 10 player, day 20 player, there is always going to be someone worse than you, and there is always going to be someone better than you. Right? Someone who can give you a lot of tough time, and you have to prepare a lot to beat that player. So you're better than someone out there, or you're like better than many people out there, right? All of you guys. So don't worry. Enjoy the life. You will become the rank 1 Nina on the leaderboard real soon. You're gonna make my job hard. You can do that, Sanji. Keep grinding, keep grinding. You can do that. Keep grinding. You just have to like not give up. Keep putting the effort, and you can reach your goal. You wanna be number one? You can. You can. You know, but the thing is, like, be, if you can set you can set the top, right? You have to like maintain that. You need to be the best Claudio. Who? Okay, you played Claudio one time. You just try and at your opponents. Let me see. Is the Fina player still queuing? Let me see. Zafina player is still queuing. He's fighting an Asuka player. But anyways, we got another opponent. I hope he's not the last player who's going to
Get ready for the next
waste time trying to end up to my games.
round one. Fight. Fight.
Nice. Nice was ready to talk there.
Round three. Fight. Round four. Fight.
Okay. His restriction too. If I lose, I'm gonna lose a lot of points. Bro, nice. I lost 1500. Then I could have played it better. Could have played it better. I could have cancelled the stance, but I knew armor is coming. Over the range. Okay, we did the comeback finally. Nice. Guys, we lost 1500. Okay, hope now I find him again. I hope I find him again now.
Get ready for the next battle.
We lost 3000. Come on, come on, come on. Give me the match. And don't make me wait for like 20 minutes again. By the way, who is this guy? Let me see, who is this player? He played good. I have seen this name for the first time. Twitch TV. What was the name? Mix up? No. Wait. Mix up. Mind games. Mind game. Back to mashing. Soul Dragger fan. Oh, okay, guys. He's a pole player. He's a pole player. I know him. He's a pole player. He's a pole player. I know him. Okay, now I know who is the player.
Get ready for the next
नवाज भाई हाँ नवाज भाई थे नवाज भाई Okay, with the iPhone guy I have, you can select 5 bars again. Okay, this is good.
Round one. Fight.
Bro, I dropped the combo. You know, it was like I used to have 5 bars with this player. Then all of the sudden, I started getting like 3 bars, sorry, 4 bars, right, in season 3, and now it's back to 5 bars. This is good. Nothing like he's playing Raven for the first time. I think he does not have a lot of experience. Bro. Okay, we're gonna get some points finally. Get some points back. I lost 3,000. One and done. Okay, whatever. One and done. One and done.
Next battle.
Okay, we are finding opponents not which is good. You know, first tower was rough, guys.
Get ready for the next battle.
Oh, Raven again. He did one and done. He left, but Raven again.
Fight.
Bro, I dropped the combo again. Why I drop like so many combos with Shaheen? Wait, this is round 3. I thought I won there. Nice. Walaikum salam. Bro, I did not get the good angle for the combo, but whatever. Okay. One and done.
Get ready for the next battle.
Like the best thing that you can do versus Raven is side step. Know where you can do side step and just keep stepping. It is mainly side step left versus back turn, you know, and try to guess his mix up correctly. We're finding opponents, that's good.
Get ready for the next
Huh. And our step Raven because of down hard one. Like in back turn instances. Okay, guys, revenge match time. Now I know who is this player.
round one. Fight.
Nice.
Round two. Fight.
Oh my god. Like Shane's wave punishment is trash. Nice. I'm dead. Yeah.
Round four. Fight.
Nice. He lost first game against me. Then was the second key charge. Who did that?
Round one. Fight.
Bro, look at that. That was a wave punish. That was a wave punish again.
Round two. Fight.
Nice. Wait, what are the frames on the break there?
Fight.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
Round four.
Someone is knocking the door. I need to very quickly finish this and see who is there. Bro, bro, I got there. Wait, guys, I need to see who is there. Okay, guys, I'm back. We got some food from the neighbors, which is good.
Get ready for
We
the
got some food. I think like they made, they cooked the food on like large scale, not large scale, right? So there is something which is called deg in Pakistan. So it's like you can select a big pot. You put maybe like 10 kg, 50 kg, 15 kgs, of the meat or whatever you wanna cook it in. People cook rice, people cook vegetables in it, people cook meat in it. So we got like uh, split chickpeas and meat. The mixture of that. We will call that halim here
for the next
with
battle.
the naans, the bread. It's yummy, it's tasty. But the thing, like I just did my breakfast before the stream, so I'm not hungry. I don't wanna eat. Okay, back to the games. Nice. Like that slide is, yeah, that slide is minus 40. Nice. Oh my god, I'm losing heart. I'm hard losing from everyone. I need to play this character correctly. Okay, we got one round. If I lose here, I'm just gonna lose 1700 points. It's too many points. I'm losing. Okay, need to focus. Bro, look at that. Nice. You know, he did side step, he moved behind me, then he did the throw. Oh my god, look at that 1700 gone.
Get ready for the next battle.
Yeah, he's the same. He did one and done again. He did one and done again. You know, like the thing is, like people are pushing rank on destruction 1, destruction 2 character. I'm gonna do that as well. Because after like such long wait, I find someone, you know, who is like 3 ranks below my rank, and then I lose a lot of points. And the Raven player, you can say, keeps doing one and done. I lost. I won 2 games, right? I won, I think 480, 480. How much was that? Yeah, you know, he could have played, but he did not. He did not play. I don't know why, but he did not play. He's the same Raven player. I'm not gonna match him because he's gonna play one game and run away. You know, thing is like, you know, when I was playing versus the low, he just kept whiffing from this range and I just could not punish. Bro, we don't have enough, we don't even have those ranks, you know, let alone being, you can say those rank players on. We don't have them. We don't have them. Qstro, we don't have a lot of high rank players here. I think the low player is not queuing as well now. Okay, US Speed Fox. Yeah, low player is not queuing. You know, I'm on his favor rank, so I was his last opponent. So he's not queuing anymore. You know, Raven player is doing one and done. This is where sometimes I wish I were in Japan, you know, like playing ranked there. It would be so fun. Because here no one plays the game. Even if someone plays the game, you know, they just run away. Yeah, even after winning, people run away. I don't know why. Yeah, the PNG. I think I should name myself protect the PNG, right? Guard the PNG. Guard the PNG. You know, like we found a Lars player, he did rage quit twice on loading screen, right? We found Raven player, he did one and done three times, even after winning. For the third time, he just did that.
Next battle.
And look at this. You know, whoever I fight is like literally 10 million ranks away from me. If I win, I get like 400 points. And if I lose 1700. That's the thing. You know, this is the reason I'm not, you can select ranking up on Victor. And he's in like 3 bars. Look at that, 3 bars, guys, 3 bars connection. I cannot punish. I cannot punish 3 bars connection. You know, I'm gonna rank up someone else, right? I'll try re-ranking Shaheen when we have players in this rank. You know, it's not like other regions. In other regions, you know, if you can just start queuing, you find people who are same rank as you. Not one, not two. You find multiple, many different players. Look at the ping. I cannot even do my combo. I cannot even do my combo. Bro, what is this trash with punishment game for this character? Yeah, he cannot punish it, but he's mashing. Look, he punished it perfectly. Because like people don't play around that playstyle, right? You know that playstyle is different. Okay, finally I did a combo. He did not do the follow-up. I think he would have launched me if he had done the follow-up kick. Then I'm gonna complete the set. And I'm gonna pick someone else. I'm gonna pick another character. Because first of all, you know, find more games. Secondly, you know, points will be fair if I win or lose. Oh my god, look at that. Like the thing is like he does not have to punish multiple hits 10 8 frame fast flippy kick. Like competing is difficult. Okay, whatever guys, whatever. Competing is difficult, bro. At the end of season 2, I had plans to compete at the end of season 2, but not now. Yeah, but the thing is like if I get a sponsor, I'll see, I'll see. There are like multiple factors I have to consider.
Next battle.
That's the thing. Let's pick someone else. Armor King, no. Kazuya, no. Leroy, Mike don't want to play Leroy for some reason. Maybe. Oh, okay, let's play Leroy.
Get
Let's play
ready for
Leroy.
the next battle.
You know what? Let me like pick Kazuya. What do you think? Kazuya.
Get ready
Let's
for
play
the
a fun
next
character.
battle.
That Shane gameplay was awesome. Thank you, Frank Cowboy. Thank you so much, and thank you for the follow. I'm still like trying to play some Shaheen, but I don't find games. And if I find someone, find like someone like maybe 20 million ranks below me, right? Even if I win 20 games and then I lose one game, I'm at point deficit for some reason. Okay, now even if it is Raven, the points are going to be justified, right? Because when you know that if you lose, you're gonna lose 1700, and when you win, you're gonna win
For the
like
next
400
battle.
points. You have like a separate, like mental pressure, right? That's the thing. Because you have to win,
Round one.
because the stakes are not equal. What was the connection? Look at that. Like game showed me it was 5 bar. Game showed me it was 5 bars. I accepted it, and then it turned out to be a 3 bar with 200 ms, right? And this exact same player, I think on my day two, or maybe like day two or day three, I fought the exact Raven player, the same Raven player, right? And it was, you can say, like the connection was 5 bars, yeah. And I think you can say, found him 6 or 7 times in rank, in a row. And every time connection was 5 bars, but now connection was like 3 bars for some reason.
Get ready for the next battle.
Yeah. Have you seen 3DX technique for downfall to electric? No, I have not seen the video, Mike. I haven't seen it. You know what I know is, when the right knee touches the ground, that is when you do the input. Okay, he holds forward and then does. Wait, what does he do? He holds forward and then does like down, forward. Wait, how does it work? Wait, how does. Wait, it works. Wait, it works. This is like broken technique. This is broken technique, I think. Okay, Michael said. Can you please send it on Discord? A 4 bars player.
Get ready for the next battle.
Okay, look at this, bro. Why I'm getting so unlucky? Look, I'm still gonna fight someone who is like 20 million ranks away from me.
Round one. Fight.
Look at the bro. Look at the ping of this game. Look at the connection of this game. It's so bad. Is my stream lagging? By the way, is my stream lagging? Maybe it's my internet, but I don't think it's my internet because I know like taking it works like that. Stream is not lagging. Guys, we are playing taking it right. We cannot do anything. Uh, we don't have players to play in this region,
Battle.
right? And if I fight someone, if I find someone to play with, you know, like player is for some reason, 20 ranks away from me. Look at this. If I go to view rank, how many games I got in Shaheen? It's like 311, right? This is for like season 1, 2, 3, everything, right? In season 3, maybe like 100 or something, 150. Against the Raven. Okay, I played high score against the Raven. Twitch TV, Mind Games. 13 to 8. And then like I lost 5 games here, 6 games. 4. Yeah, I lost like 4 here. But still, whatever. Yes, for. You just played 1 game after me. This is a Fina player. This a Fina player is playing. Yeah, this player is strong. If I like review the matches, the biggest issue with Shaheen is you cannot like whiff punish properly. With the hop kick. That is the problem. And the way I play, it's difficult for me to play someone who cannot whiff punish from long range. That's the thing.
Get ready for the next battle.
Because I play a lot around spacing and movement, right? So if let's say you're here, because Dragnov can punish with this thing. I would have won, you can say, the low games, low versus Shane games. If I had, you can say, gotten those wave punishments. Yeah, we got QCF2, we got QCF2, we got QCF1, we got easy punish, select 50 damage. The problem is like when you get to play very limited games against someone, that is not good, right? If you let's say fight someone, you should like fight again and again and again. Long sets are fun. But right now, the queue is dead. And if I play one game, after that I have to wait like a million years to find another opponent. Wait, let me see something. Let me see something real. Did this guy did this player block me? No, he did not. He did not. And the player is queuing as well. Why I'm not finding this player anymore? Maybe I can try playing FT sets. We can play FT sets versus the mind game guy. But because I don't have like any beef with the player to be honest. It's just the character. Burbokas is not online either. I have like zero beef with any player. It's just the game. Which does not work properly, right? Netcore is bad. Uh, what it is called. Game balance is bad. System mechanics are broken. Yesterday I did one and done because I wanted to see that. I was like angry because not because of the player, but at the character and the game design. Right? Kisibek one. It has auto like high evasion, automatic high evasion. That's the thing.
Get ready for the next battle.
Yo, what's up, bro? Welcome to the stream. Why does my game look so clean? I don't have any mode. I think game looks like this for everyone, I guess. If you go to like Joe Rogan stream or A Richie or Joka, or if you go to anyone's stream, right, their game looks like this as well. Maybe you can try changing the graphic settings. You know, it is fun now, right? Now the points are equal. Equal points are on stakes.
Round one. Fight.
No, you don't. You need like. Is he dead? Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, you don't need anything. Your graphic card is more than strong enough. You know, your graphic card is strong enough to run like 20 Taken 8 games at the same time. It's just, you can say, like, the poor design of the game. It's not your graphic card. I also have highest settings on. I'm also playing on 180. 1080, sorry. Okay, he's gonna do one and done, but now I'll feel good because you know I got 1000 points, right? If he does one and done after winning or losing, doesn't matter because he's not, you can say, running away after, you can say, winning 1700 points. He's not gonna play. I know it. He's not going to play.
Get ready for the next battle.
Yeah, Mike is right. Touch Mike is right. You know, your graphic card is more than strong. Exactly.
Get ready for the next battle.
Mike, can you please change the stream title to Leroy Rank? Thank you. Bro, why was my two button not working there? Maybe your monitor is the issue. I'm getting sleepy, guys. I'm getting sleepy. I literally wanna sleep. Boom, 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 boom. It's so boring to be honest. It's so boring.
Get ready for the next battle.
I was about to sleep, you can say. Where are those destruction 2 players now? That I was fighting earlier. Maybe the game puts me against people lower rank than me intentionally, I don't know. Because when I was playing Shaheen, I was fighting Destruction 1, 2, Destruction 1, 2 players, 1, 2, 1, 2, right? Those players again and again, and now those players, all of them have disappeared. Look at that. And now I'm fighting supreme players all of a sudden. Why is this game against me?
Round one. Fight.
Bro, I did orbital there. I did orbital. Okay, GG's, combo draw. Combo draw, GG's.
Round two. Fight.
Bro, what was that? Bad stomach? I don't care, bro.
Round three. Fight.
Or like, for some reason, I'm fighting people not same rank as me, or maybe like above my rank.
Round one. Fight.
He's dead. Yoshi players.
Round three.
Throw break into throw Yoshi's classic. Throw break into throw. Doing the guard break versus guard break character. So unblockable versus unblockable character. Guys, today's stream was not fun. One hundred 20. Okay, guys, I'm done with this game. Yesterday's session was good, right? You know, we fought a Lily player, we fought John. Not yesterday, but the day before yesterday. This session, I don't know what was happening. We did not find any game for like first hour, right? And then everyone kept doing one and running me. And now we're fighting, you can see like, uh, and we fought everyone 3 ranks below our. Wi-Fi, and another Wi-Fi. $90 damage from the orbital. Guys, you can do the same combo. Here as well. It is possible, you do a lot of damage. No. I'm not gonna play against Wi-Fi players. Okay, he's not gonna accept. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Most of the players don't even want to play the game. Most of the players. Even if someone accepts, right? Most of the players they do one and done, and like people don't accept at all. Okay, finally someone who accepted the game, but you know, like 4 bars. Yeah, whatever, guys, whatever.
Get ready for the next battle.
The fists reveal the fighter.
Round one. Fight.
You have been playing all Wi-Fi players and you regret it. You know, Mike never play Wi-Fi player because the connection is not terrible. You know, bro, my 2-2 did not work.
Round two. Fight.
I knew it. He pressed 4. I don't know why he pressed 4
Round three.
after down 1+2.
Fight.
Okay, GG, side switch. I did step, but you know, side switch. What is this stupid trash game? Well, I did side step, I did down forward too, and then I'm on the right side all of a sudden. And I don't get me punished.
Round four. Fight.
I'm gonna waste all of their time. Look at that, 20 seconds long combo. Uh,
Round one. Fight.
Bro, I thought I'll get, you can say weird, you can say launch.
Fight.
Okay, duck there, but it stood back up. Combo drop, combo drop, combo drop, combo drop, combo drop. You know what? The thing is, if you play a character, let's say you don't play a character and you want to learn a new character, the first thing that you have to learn is like combos. Because in the past you can say combos used to be the easy aspect of the character, right? Not something that you have to like learn. Now you have to like learn the optimized combos, right? And you don't have to learn the offense. This is like opposite
For
thing.
the next battle.
Once I was, you can say, like watching Testo's stream. Tetsu, Claudio player from EU. I was in his stream, and he was playing a new character. I don't know which character it was, but you know what he was asking the chat? He was asking chat, tell me the combos, tell me the combos, which combos I can do.
Get ready for the next battle.
Joy boy.
Round one. Fight.
Nice. We actually covered that much HP.
Round two. Fight.
I'm trying to interrupt with the low. I don't think I have a low fast enough to interrupt him there. Bro, I did sidestep. I did not do that. I did like sidestep cancel 1 plus 2 1 plus 2 1. Okay, he mashed there and he got the counter. Otherwise, I would have survived.
Get ready for the next battle.
Guys, I think this is enough for today's stream. If I keep playing, I'm just gonna sleep here, right? It's too boring. You know, no strong players. I found one strong player, but I didn't find him. I didn't find him again. Okay, let's trade someone, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. And hopefully, I will find some, you can say, opponents tomorrow. Who should I raid? By the way, let's see who is online. Is there any taken channel online? I think we should just end the stream like this today. No red. Okay, guys, thank you so much for staying around, and thank you so much to everyone who followed and supported the stream. I will see you guys tomorrow. We'll continue the rank push with Shaheen, and hopefully we'll find